has a huge sort of a trunk, and furthermore, there is, oh shit. Hey guys, welcome back to RSL on Cars. As we know, NIO is one of the leading brands in high-end electric vehicle market. About 3 years ago, NIO decided to build a new sub-brand named ONVO for the mass market. Today, let's check out ONVO's first product, L60. On paper, L60 sounds like a guaranteed success because it follows in the footsteps of another bestseller in its class, the Tesla Model Y. The difference is that ONVO took every step bigger and further. For example, L60 is 78mm longer and 9mm wider than the Model Y. Price for the Model Y, 34,000 USD. Starting price for this, 30,000 USD. Power output for the Model Y is 299 horsepower, this 322, I'm sorry. And energy consumption for the Model Y is 13 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers, this 12.1. Range for the Model Y is 554 kilometers. Listen to this, 555. This is almost like a joke. Drag coefficient for the Model Y is 0.23 and for this is 0.229. Without a doubt, these data sound very promising because ONVO inherited NIO's accumulated capabilities in technology, supply chain, manufacturing, battery swapping, and service. Obviously, ONVO really knows how to talk the talk, but let's see it can also walk the walk. We can't drive this car until its official release later this month, so let's just focus on the exterior and interior for now. The name ONVO derived from En Voyage, signifies a beautiful journey or a joyful road. The ONVO brand logo features an upward path, meaning L60 will accompany each family in the journey to prosperity. The daytime running lights and the tail lights also have this upward design to reflect the same philosophy. Let me know in the comment whether you guys think the L60 is a good-looking car or not. Personally, I think for a family car, this is quite pleasant to look at, and it's modern, it has a nice posture, but these rims are rubbish. It's ruining everything. The ones displayed on ONVO's website are much better. It's nice that ONVO offers vibrant color options. Most family cars only comes with basic colors. I like how this orange look spiced things up a little. The bonnet is made of aluminum and the rest of the body panels are made of steel. This is where ONVO starts to differentiate from NIO due to the price difference. McPherson suspension is used in the front instead of the 4 multi-link units on my ET5T. However, the L60 has the FSD adjustable damping. I've been told that the ride quality is pretty comfortable. One of the reasons this car is so aerodynamic is that it doesn't have LiDAR on top of its forehead like NIO. It uses 7 high-resolution cameras, 1mm wave radar, and a 1 Orin X chip from NVIDIA to achieve intelligence driving. Same as NIO, there is no frunk, but L60 has additional storage at the back. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. The side view mirrors are edgeless, which looks pretty good, but the shape is a little narrow and a little bit tall. Usually we want the side view mirrors to be as wide as possible to maximize our view to the back. The door opens in the same way as Neo, which is power assisted, but it doesn't have soft close. See? So you have to push to close it, which is understandable for this price range. From the back, I think this car looks very handsome. Okay, I'm gonna show you the trunk space. As I mentioned earlier, there is a hidden storage, additional one, because this car doesn't have a frunk, but it has a huge sort of a trunk. And furthermore, there is, oh shit, doesn't matter, but it's big enough for like a carry-on luggage and something else. Yeah, I don't know what was that. That has nothing to do with me. If you enjoyed this video so far, please hit the like button below so you won't get kidnapped by me with this car. This white interior looks pretty good. I like it, how it sort of, has different color shades mixed and the material mixed. You've got softer material here, softer material here. This is, even this one's, it's not hard, like hard plastic, it's rubbery. I think this piece is a little bit, I don't know, it feels a little bit big. The sitting position is very different from my Neo ET5T because I can sit much lower, partially because the L60 uses the latest battery. It's smaller and thinner, so I've got more volume in height to sit lower, and partially because the dashboard is higher. So yeah, I think this is a very good driving position. I've got this gap here. I think the seat is the same size as my ET5T, but ET5T has the extension here, so it can fill the gap, but this one doesn't have it. The center screen is now horizontal. Neo finally admits horizontal is better than vertical. The name of this system is called Coconut. It's a brand new system developed for ONVO, and it's very similar to Neo's one. The screen is very smooth and very responsive because it has a Snapdragon 8295P chip. Unlike Model Y, you still have a gear lever, which is, very user-friendly, and the buttons and the whole thing just feels very sturdy. Similar to Model Y, you don't have a screen here, but for the L60, you've got a heads-up display. I'm not sure you can tell, it's right here, so you don't have to look away from the traffic for navigation or speed. While I was adjusting the height of my seat, the heads-up display unit sort of automatically adjusts itself to match my eye level. That is very brilliant. In order to make sure this cabin is comfortable not only for one or two passengers, but also for a family load, ONVO engineers put in extra and more powerful units for air conditioning, seat heating, massage, and ventilation. Also, the material for all the seats are specifically thickened and softened with heat management technology, so it's comfortable enough for adults and babies. In terms of headroom, I think this is pretty decent as well, and this car allows you to tilt backward with the rear seats, which is lovely, which is wonderful during long distance traveling or road trips. And the funny thing is, once I'm sort of tilt back to the furthest point, my head is actually touching this black piece because the black piece is lower than the glass. So my advice to ONVO engineers, please make the black piece just, lower. Free advice. You're welcome. You also have a 8-inch display here for the rear passenger. They can access to climate and listen to music. They can actually adjust the seats in the front. Yeah, that can be handy sometimes. And you can watch videos and cartoons. This could be life-saving for parents during a road trip. This is actually a special button. So with one push of a button, it falls into a sofa bed. I'm quite optimistic about the ONVO L60 because it offers almost everything Model Y delivers. On top of all that, L60 can be fully charged in under 3 minutes by using NIO's third or fourth generation battery swap stations, which China already has 1,000.